Hey, Mike and Nate here for 28 Fish, and today we're gonna fillet a burbot. Hey Nate, how's it going?
Good, you?
Not too bad. Caught your present.
Oh?
Told you I'd come through. Right? You wanted a burbot all winter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you couldn't get one. Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't catch this. My wife Christy caught this fish, so you can thank her for it.
Oh yeah, look, he's bobbing.
Well, we're a little bit late at night here on Diefenbaker! Christy's on. We got some kind of, I'm guessing it's a burbot. Oh yeah, there he is.
Look at that, caught on my dad's homemade hook.
Right on the Dale Special. On the Dale Special. Look at that burbot! Look at that fish! Nice one. You got it's probably about a 20, maybe 28 or so. Nice size burbot. That's going to be a beautiful addition to our freezer and our tummies. Excellent work, Christy. Way to go. Yeah.
That was awesome.
We're on the board.
All right.
It's about a 6-pounder, so it's a pretty big fish. It's about the right size you'd want for eating. Probably anything bigger you probably want to put back. You want to learn to fillet this thing?
Yeah, that'd be
cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Can you cook a supper after?
Yeah.
Right on. I'm looking forward to it. So have you filleted lots of fish before?
No.
Not really? Okay. Well, you know what? This one's a good one to start on because there are definitely bones. All fish have bones. But the fact is that this one, the structure of it, once you learn what's underneath all this meat, is actually pretty easy to handle. Okay? So the first thing to know is that they have real big old hard head, right? And see he's got that big barbel there. That's how he smells and feels. And here, check out his chompers there. He doesn't really have teeth, but feel that. What does that feel like?
Kind of like a cat's tongue.
Yeah, like cat's tongue, right? Yeah, like Velcro. So they chomp down on that and hold things. But the best thing structure-wise here to know is that the back, as deer hunters would call it, the back straps, the loins of the fish that make it have that strength laterally, are almost perfect circles on a cod like this. And that's what a burbot is actually, the freshwater cod. It's related to this one's in the ocean, right? But they go right up until the top of his head. Okay. So it's almost a V that we want to kind of cut into, okay? You know you can't see the bone because really it's kind of like this, right? You got those two round pieces of muscle and the bone's down here by my fingers. So you can't see it, but you'll feel it with your knife. Okay. And that's the key thing when you're filleting a fish. You want to feel where the bones are, okay? I learned that as a butcher, that you feel where the bones are and you kind of imagine in your mind what it looks like. So we're gonna cut an angle here. We're gonna follow the backbone here right along. You'll know you're on the backbone on the right side when the fin is on the opposite side of your knife. And you're gonna go down to about halfway here, okay? Then it transitions to the tail meat. This is his back. This is how he maneuvers himself. He's got this really strong muscle back here. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna put our knife straight through here. We're not gonna worry about hitting guts because there's some backbone there that's gonna keep it away from the gut pocket here. And we're gonna just put our knife flat, and it's just like we're riding it across the table like this, okay? And we're gonna go right to the end of the tail as we can, and that's one nice piece of meat. And that's it. That's it. That's all you do. So here's what we're gonna do, a little competition. So I know you're kind of a sports guy. Okay. You're gonna do one side of this fish. I'm gonna make you go first, okay? Because it's easier to handle it when it's whole. I'm gonna do the back side, the harder side. I'm gonna do that for you, okay? I'm gonna do the harder part of this, and we'll compare our fillets. We'll see how we do.
All right.
Okay, so like lots of fish, what you want to do to start is you're gonna make that first incision along the back of the skull, okay? All right. And most fish, you always lift. This is called the pectoral fin because it's by your pecs, just like on us, right? Yeah. And so what you're gonna do is right behind here. You don't have to cut down the belly because it's not like a walleye where we have to open it up here. That just causes all sorts of grief, okay? So you're gonna make a cut right along that bone, and you'll feel that skull. It kind of wraps. It's almost like it's got this bone that sticks out like this, and you're gonna just follow the edge of your knife up to here till it kind of stops to a point, okay? Okay. So that's the first cut that I want you to make. So always knife safety, keep your hand away from like out of the path of your blade. So you're gonna want to angle it in just like that, and just make your first cut by just pulling back and let the blade do its work. Keep following along there, yeah, exactly. Let the bones tell you where the knife needs to go.
Yeah, that's pretty well.
Absolutely. Okay, good. So now the next thing is that we want to start working away from that point. You see how it's at a point, right? Yeah. We're going to get it here, it's going to be nice and fat. So what you want to do is take your knife like this, like my finger, and you're going to want to just cut right along here. You can feel, if you feel with your finger, you can feel how, you can feel that first part of the spine. So you tilt it more like this, and then it'll go right along the bone, okay? So you can work your way in Just like that. So and it comes off real nice, okay? See how I'm just following along?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, keep working along. And you know what? It's okay just to give it that first open incision, and then you can get your knife in after with once that fillet starts to come away. Yeah, and that's right where you want to stop. Perfect. Good like that. Okay. So now put ride your thumb in there. You'll feel the bone.
Yeah.
And some guys will actually just use their fingers and they'll just keep working like that and it'll push the meat away. What I find, it actually tears the fillet a little bit. So if you can just follow that bone again, tilt your knife way back. So you're just riding right along, just like that. Okay. Good. Excellent. Not waste any meat or nothing. I'm gonna have a challenge on my hands here. Is it still a little bit frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good actually. Keeps it, because it's quite a soft meat, so it actually keeps its form quite nicely. There. So you heard that sound? That's where the backbone's meeting the ribs, so that's where you kind of know to stop, right? Okay. So right where you are there. Now this is where you're gonna want to make that incision where you put your knife through the.
Right here?
Yeah. So So imagine like if this is the bone, you're almost putting it right along there. Okay. So
all the way through?
All the way through, yeah. Just make sure you're feeling the bone along your knife and just keep following. You're doing great. You're doing great. Push down. See how the tail's turning now? So you're kind of coming up in the fillet. Yeah, just go like that. You'll feel it kind of bumping along.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's not too bad,
Yeah.
guys.
So you can feel there's quite a bit of meat here yet, and that's okay.
Yeah,
So,
we'll get it.
Yeah. So what you want to do now, if that's the case, once we get this fillet off, you'll just push your knife right along here, work at that angle, and it'll come off as one piece.
Okay.
And then that fillet is going to be done. Okay. Because basically on the Burbot, like I said, this lateral line, that's what this line is called. Yeah. That tells you on a Burbot, that's pretty much where the muscles end. He's all back strength, these guys. Alright, so watch your finger. You're gonna make sure you're always cutting ahead of it, okay? I would tilt your knife a little bit further, like more like this. So more like this. There you go.
Like
this. Yeah. Let more of your blade do the work. There you go. Yeah. And follow those ribs back and. Is there one bone there?
I think
Yeah. See, the last set of the ribs are actually they're floating ribs, just like I think we're like that, if I'm not mistaken. And so we'll take those bones out after. That's when people end up having bones from Burbot. That's where they'll get them, and you just got to find out after. Right from here, go through the skin, and then go straight through, and then just work your way this way. It's all good. Okay, so now. What you're going to want to do is just cut diagonally, kind of right there.
Right through here?
Yeah, right down to where, perfect, there you go. So there's one fillet. Okay, see how it's round, and then the flat piece. So now we'll come back and chase that tail meat that we missed, okay? So what I would do is this, we're both left-handed, okay? So you're going to want to cut down a little bit, and you're going to want to just work it against the bone. You see how I'm doing that? And that fillet's coming with, okay? And actually, ideally, we'd be all the way through to the other side, because it's round, the muscle round's down there. Okay, so go ahead and finish that up. Yeah, keep your blade pointed down towards the bone. Yeah, and it'll do the work for you.
There wasn't really much.
Yeah, a little bit though.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I'll eat it.
Okay, and then that's pretty well lit. So there's a little bit more there that we missed. And then we do have that belly meat, which we'll do after, okay? Right. So not terrible. Now last thing, what we want to do is we want to get the meat off the skin, okay? Yeah. So when you feel this, does it feel like they have scales?
They don't really have scales.
No, they're microscopic actually. They're very, very fine. So that's why it feels so smooth. They protect themselves with the slime, as you found out. So here's what I do when I work on this. I usually take the tail end because it's thinner. And I'll grab that. And I'll put the knife down until just like you did on that first bit, until it gets to the skin. And then you want the blade to just be between the skin and the meat. And you're going to just pull the skin away and keep the knife almost still. Some people do that. Some people like to work it forward, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, for sure. Give yourself enough to hold on to. You don't have to get every little piece of meat there. You can always come back and get it. Exactly, just like that. Good, yeah. So now that you got it started, I would get a better grasp of that tail piece. Like, give it just like you're going to pull pull your sister's hair or something. Not that ever happens, eh? There you go. Yeah. So grasp the tail just like this. Grasp the tail meat. Okay.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep the blade down, and it'll do its work. You're doing great. So one thing that, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, if you want to flip that forward and just kind of get it out of your way, then you can see where that skin's at. So you're starting to work back up to the meat. So try to get down back into against the flesh. Okay. Yeah, see how it's pulling away? Perfect. Mm-hmm. That's why some guys, they'll use pliers and they'll actually like pull the skin off, and I don't know. Leave that for the crocodile hunters, man, because you don't need to do that. If you got knife skills, you don't need to bother. There you go. So you see that nice white fillet? There's absolutely no bones and no chance of bones. There is, yeah, because we went through those floating ribs at the end, right? It's funny though, a burbot, as big as it looks, it actually doesn't have a very big fillet on it, does it? The fillet is kind of small.
Not when I do it.
I'm trying to make you feel better. No, but they don't actually. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. But you can imagine how strong they are, because that one humongous muscle that goes all the way down, and then a separate one in the tail. Like, they can really twist in the water. So when you're reeling them in, they squirm almost, and they use that to dog down into the ground, because they spend most of their time gliding along the ground like this, looking for prey, using that barbel to sniff it up. Right on. Okay, my turn.
Okay.
So, Nate, I'm getting hungry, man. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna do this 3 ways. We'll probably Frank's with killer crumbs and just some without anything. I'm going to do poor man's lobster, and then we're gonna the liver, nothing.
Straight up?
Yeah.
On the rocks? J Seaman special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except for you're not using this product. What's your favorite fish to catch?
Actually, this year probably change. Probably yellow perch.
Liver. You gonna eat that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
How are we gonna do this up?
I think we're gonna just salt and pepper it.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Just straight, eh? Right on.
Yeah.
You smell that?
Yeah, it smells like when you gut fish in that.
It smells like a filleting shack.
Yeah.
Yum yum, get some!
It's spicy.
So, what are you thinking?
It's pretty good.
What did you try?
Old man lobster.
Old man, poor man lobster?
Poor man.
Oh yeah, poor man lobster.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god. It tastes like fish.
Actually, tastes really good.
Like my hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. I can taste the
fish.
The heat of the hot sauce, but also the killer crumbs are amazing.
The fish tastes gross.
Okay, guys, it's a liver challenge. Okay.
See, whoever
Are you in Nash?
Yeah, whoever
Are you in, Nate?
goes to
Okay.
the bathroom first loses. Go. Has to drink water or iced tea.
We'll slice this thing. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Just a little bit pink, just like you should. Okay. Got your piece?
Ooh, that.
There's your piece.
That's
Hi, boys.
Just wait. Here's my piece.
Oh, you can smell it.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
On three, guys.
No. No.
One, ready? 2, 3. Eat it. That tastes like I looked at jackfish. Eat it. You have to eat it.
Dad!
don't swallow it.
I swallowed it. I'm not chewing that.
Definitely greasy. There's probably some good nutrients in there. Yeah.
No!
Woo!
Thanks for cooking, Nate.
Ah, nice job, man. That tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
So we had poor man lobster. We had your Frank's hot with the killer crumbs. And we tried a little bit of liver. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So which of the three was your favorite? The liver.
Probably. No. Probably the Franks.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I'm gonna try that on some things. I've seen it done like on like crappie fish and stuff like that. But I bet you that'd be really good on walleye.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned a little bit about filleting there as well. Yeah, and you can apply it next time to your fish.
One of these.
Cookies, right on. Okay, well, 28 fish. Thanks, man. It was fun having you on, and we'll have to get you out on the water someday.
Yeah,
Eh?
thanks.